The Animal Foundation seeing an influx of adoptions in January, with a nice steady flow of fosters also coming in to help hundreds of animals in need. 8 News Now reporter Madison Kimbrough is live just outside the Animal Foundation. And Madison, this seems like a pretty big victory for the shelter. A lot of animals found homes.
Yeah, over 100 more than this time last year in January, but they're still seeing a staggering amount of intake. So the bottom line is that people just need to take care of their pets.
It's great to see over 800 adoptions. That warms our heart. That means the community is really coming out and knowing adopting, fostering, all of the things are really important.
430 dogs and nearly 400 cats and other types of animals adopted in January. Tuesday, a line already forming outside before doors opened. CEO Hilarie Grey says even with so many adoptions, the intake levels at the shelter have been noticeably high.
We did have a big January. We had more than 2,000 animals come into the shelter, which is crazy. Like I say, up more than 30% from the prior year.
Typically in the winter months is when it slows down, but since the fall, intakes have been steady.
The great majority of the strays that we see coming in are really people's lost pets. And more often than not, a lost pet, if it's your cat or dog, they're getting out in their own neighborhood.
In 2024, 80% of the intakes had no identification, whether that be a collar or a microchip. And as of now, it's mandatory for your pet to be microchipped in the city of Las Vegas and Clark County. As for adopters like Michelle, she's pleased with how the Animal Foundation is operating, but says it's the follow-through of these pet owners that matters the most.
They're doing the best they can, and unfortunately people don't realize the importance of rescues and shelters. There's so many, and if you can provide the means and the love, you know, it's the right thing to do.
Now, if you happen to see a lost pet, take the time to help. Take pictures, knock on doors, post to your Nextdoor app to find the animals home so they don't end up at the shelter or worse, get hit by a car. Now, this January, the Animal Foundation saw volunteers come in. About 264 people came in to help, Denise.
Great numbers are moving the needle a little bit. So as for the number of pet transfers, those are the animals that are actually transferred to a rescue organization. An additional 282 animals were also saved.